Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you're at in the world today. I am down in Las Vegas celebrating Mrs. Steinman and my 22nd wedding anniversary. We decided to come down here last minute, and I didn't want to skip the live stream this week, so we're going to do a Las Vegas special. I have 2 homes picked out. It's going to be fairly short. Mrs. Steinman wants to get going, doesn't want me to be working all day, but we're going to do a little bit here. Got 2 homes picked out. Hope everyone's doing well. What a week it has been for interest rates. We are starting to see improvement. Here's my forecast, okay? For the rest of the year into next year, we're going to see rates slowly improve. The slower, the better, in my opinion. I'll explain more later in the episode. Good morning, Paula. But we're going to see volatility, right? And this is where I always say I help people finance homes in a smart way. That becomes really important when we're in a decreasing rate environment. We want to make sure we're making the best decision we can with the information we have at the time. So we'll go into that today. Let's start out with some market statistics. I'm running on a very light setup here, so bear with me. I don't even have a mouse. I'm using my trackpad on my laptop here. Okay, all the interest rates I use on my live stream come from this website, Mortgage News Daily. MortgageNewsDaily.com is my go-to website for all things interest rate related. They're going to give you the most unbiased national average on interest rates, meaning they're not a mortgage lender, they're not sponsored by mortgage companies. It's a very accurate national average. So 30-year fix, you can see we are at 6.44. That's down 1/8 of a point week over week. Now, even though 1/8 of a percent interest rates doesn't seem like a huge drop, it is considering just a week ago we were 1/8 higher. So this is a trend in the right direction, and the timing is right. Right before school starts, people are trying to get in. People that have waited want some sort of reward for waiting. So here it is. Jumbo loans, which we will be looking today since we're in Las Vegas, 6.66. I think that's hilarious. Being in Vegas and jumbo loan interest rates are at 6.66. Look at this. FHA, VA, we're under 6%, 5.9% on FHA and 5.29 on VA. All right, every week, Gavin Huckins over at Berkshire Hathaway sends me some market statistics. So let's take a look at those. Okay, every time a real estate agent opens a lockbox on a home, that data is collected, and that's what we're looking at here. So this is going to give us kind of an idea of how many people are out shopping right now. Last week, we were fairly flat in Washington, down less than 1%. And in Oregon, down 6.7%. This is kind of, these 2 weeks are kind of weird in real estate because you have a lot of people who are helping their kids get into college. A lot of people are preparing for school. Most people that needed to be in their house by the time school started are in their house or in contract or will be closing soon. So it'll be really interesting to see what these low rates do to these numbers. Okay, as we go into the start of the school year, will we see interest rates bring these numbers up week over week? All right, I'm very passionate about this slide that Gavin sends over. My fear, and if you've watched my last few episodes of my stream, I'm concerned that if interest rates come down too quickly, we'll see inventory shrink up. 8 out of 10 home buyers are sitting on the sidelines, have been sitting on the sidelines, waiting for rates to come down. We already have an inventory problem. So what happens when those home buyers enter the market, right? So new listings, this is not a good number. New listings down 14%, 205 in Clark County, Southwest Washington. Down 14%, 205 new listings. We want to see that number increasing, and we may see that number increase because as people come into the market, they'll need to sell their homes. but we want our supply to outweigh our demand. Pending sales down 6%, 193. So those are homes that have gone into contract but haven't yet closed. And 167 listings have closed. That's up 2%. So even though we did list more homes than we sold, it's something that we're going to be keeping a very close eye on this stream. All right, because I'm working off of one laptop and the chat isn't working, I think it's because I'm on a VPN in my hotel. Paula, if you could just let me know if my audio, if you can hear what I'm saying, everything's good. Mrs. Steinman's getting ready, so she is not my audio engineer today. All right, housekeeping out of the way. Let's take a look at some listings. Okay, so I just pulled these off of Zillow like I do every week. We're going to start in Henderson. This is on Lake Las Vegas. It's about maybe 15-20 minutes from the Strip. I've stayed there for work conferences. It's a beautiful lake, and you can see the Strip. You do have Strip views. But I wanted to start with a home that was fairly realistic from a price point standpoint. So we're at 26 Costa Tropical Drive. What an awesome address. Costa Tropical Drive in Henderson. We're 3 beds, 4 baths, 2783 square feet. Built in 2020 on a 7,000 square foot lot. Let's see what the listing agent has for description. Luxury living, single-story gem in prestigious gated community in Lake Las Vegas. Open concept design, gourmet kitchen. There's a den, which dens, I think are really important right now with so many people working from home, especially in a home in Las Vegas. There's a good chance this will be a second home. So having that den, having an office space is important, I think. This does have an electric vehicle charger in the garage, 3-car garage. All bedrooms have their own ensuite bath. That tells me, that triggers my short-term rental alarm, right? This might be a great house for vacation rental. Especially if you're gonna be living here part-time. You can rent it out for 6 months, live here for 6 months. All right, let's take a look at some pictures. All right, so this says expansive 3-car garage in the description, but that sure looks like a 2-car garage to me, so maybe it's tandem, so we'll take a look at that. Flat driveway, very low Las Vegas maintenance landscaping. Decent curb appeal. Oh, there's that 3rd garage, so it's a separate garage off to the side there. It's a very shallow driveway. Beautiful great room. I really like the color of those cabinets. I don't know if it's the hardware that makes them look different or if it's the countertops, but I really like the color. Backsplash of the cabinets, tall ceilings, nice island. Looks like manufactured hardwoods. There's a very interesting sculpture out back, so we'll take a look at that. We do have, looks like double sliders in the great room. Very modern, understated. Let's go back and look at that fireplace really quick. So we do have an electric fireplace. I don't know what the laws are here in Nevada for having gas fireplaces. So we are dealing with an electric fireplace. Not that you're going to be using it very often. And I could see how an electric fireplace, because a lot of times those electric fireplaces will have just an ambiance mode where it doesn't put out any heat, but you see the flames. I could see that being nice here in Vegas. So it truly is a great room. We got our dining room open to the living area. Our islands open to the living area. Very modern fixtures. This home's very well staged too. This might just be a me issue, but this is such a beautiful home. I really wish the cabinets went all the way to the ceiling. I think it really makes a big difference and separates a luxury home from other homes, right? And that just might be me, but I love it when I see those cabinets go to the ceiling. I think it really adds a lot. Looks like we have a walk-in pantry. Okay, we do have a gas range. I'm assuming that's natural gas. Very large refrigerator. Okay, so here's our entryway. It's a very interesting room over here with these like log stools. Maybe we'll get a better picture of that. That must be the den area. I'd almost make that my dining room. What's going on here, guys? I'm going to say this home is not staged. Maybe the great room is staged, but what's going on in this room? It's cool. I really like the wall treatments. It looks like actual wood on the wall. This would be great for a home office, for your backdrop, because most people that are working from home are on Zoom, on Teams all day long. And they want to have a cool backdrop. They don't want to have to blur their screen, right? So I could see this room being really good for that. Very interesting. Now again, I'm looking at these homes for the most part for the first time with you guys, so you're getting my first impression along with yours. All right, so bedroom number one. Now obviously we're dealing with 2,800 square feet. That great room is huge. So I expect most of the square footage to be used in the great room. Here's bedroom number one. A little on the smaller side, but nothing wrong with this bedroom. What's so awesome is each bedroom has their own ensuite bathroom. Like I said, perfect for a vacation rental. Here's our utility room. Very nice, large utility room. Okay, now here, I think this may be an office too. I think they took the dining room and converted it to that crazy wood tea room or whatever it is. And this is our office. So you could use them both for offices. Okay, here's our primary. Very generous room in the primary. Not a lot of views out the window, but again, we're under $1 million in Lake Las Vegas. Okay, you can see our primary bath. There's no door, which pros and cons to that. Again, I really like the cabinets and the countertops. Nice mirrors, dual vanity, nice bathtub. Good size shower. Looks like our closet is in the bathroom too, which is nice. Bedroom number 3 with its own bathroom. All right, AstroTurf, nothing wrong with that here in Vegas. I think that sculpture is probably a fountain, but love the covered back patio and the archways. Man, they have a lot of pictures, 76 pictures. We're gonna start burning through these here. Great low maintenance backyard. You don't have any homes behind you. You have that big mountain. I like it. It's kind of fun getting away from Southwest Washington and looking at something completely different. Okay, so here's the some pictures of Lake Las Vegas. It's a really awesome part of Vegas. There's a couple nice hotels. There's a good shot of it. Okay. Let's get caught up on chat here. Good morning, Troy. We had 27 people waiting to watch last week, and then my internet went down, the whole thing crashed. It's funny how not being there 1 week affects your viewers, but good to see you, Troy. Troy, you would like a second home in Las Vegas. That's what you should do. You should get a second home in Las Vegas. Good morning, Jeff. And then let your buddy Cody come down and stay in your house. Okay. Let's look at some numbers. So I put this together pretty quick. At 998, we're just shy of hitting that conforming loan limit with 20% down. So I did this maxing out our conforming loan limit. So any loan over 766, 250 is considered a jumbo loan. Nothing to be scared of with jumbo loans. And the difference in rate right now, the margin's really thin. So back to our Mortgage News Daily, 6.44 for conforming, 6.66 for jumbo. So I set this one up for conforming. We will look at a jumbo on the next house. But 766, 250 is going to be our loan amount. There's our interest rate at 6.44. I also added a VA option. Not everybody is aware that VA doesn't have a loan limit. So if you are a veteran and you are looking at homes in that jumbo range, you can still get all the benefits of your zero down, no mortgage insurance, all that. So I put together a VA as well. So 998, we're going to put zero down. This payment's going to be ridiculous, but we're going to look at it. And 5.92 for our veterans out there right now. Under 6%. First time we've seen that since almost 3 years. So we'll take a look at our payment breakdown. Just want to check. I have to go back and forth between my screens, make sure everyone can still see. Okay. So again, there's our purchase price of $998. Principal and interest at $766 loan amount is $4813. With zero down, you're at $5932. Property taxes on this home, I'm surprised in Vegas the property taxes are very reasonable. $643 on $1 million home. Homeowners insurance, I'm going to say we're going to be around $100 a month. Jeff Mays with the Mays Agency is in the chat. He's our preferred insurance agent. So feel free to reach out to him if you need a quote, or if you just want to update or review your current coverages. Jeff recommends we do that every 6 to 12 months. Just to call your insurance agent or give Jeff a call and just review your coverages. Always a good idea. Okay, so if we add these three numbers together, we get a total payment on the conforming at $55.56, VA $66.75. How does that payment sit with you? You know, there are a lot of homes in here that are in Vegas that are in that 3 to 500,000 range, but those are boring. I wanted to show something fun. So yes, it's a large payment, but not for everybody. So you got to ask yourself, how does that payment sit with you? Is it scary? Is it under budget? Is it under budget? Over budget? Is it right where you thought it would be? Is it right where you want to be? Especially with rates coming down, right? We want to see that home affordability piece improve. So it's a good question. My phone is blowing up. My daughter's home with my mom, saying good morning. Okay. Closing costs. So $231,000 is going to get us to a conforming loan limit. VA obviously zero down. Total closing costs around $36.91. Prepaid taxes, insurance, and interest $6,000. We're not going to break that down today. You can go watch my past streams. We'll break it down in the future, but it's anniversary day, so I got to keep this moving. $6,000 for prepaids. Total out-of-pocket expense $241,441. On the VA, you're just paying for your closing costs, and of course, you could ask the seller to pay those for you. All right. Starting to get a cramp in my hand using my laptop trackpad instead of a mouse. Let's check in with everybody. Good morning, Uva. We're in Las Vegas, Uva, doing Las Vegas real estate. Uva, did you see that last house be a perfect short-term rental? 2,800 square feet, 3 bedrooms. Each bedroom has its own bathroom, ensuite. I don't know if I could pencil. Uva, you would know. Uva owns a property management company in Southwest Washington with a, let's call it a $5,000 payment in Las Vegas, Lake Las Vegas. Do you think I could have a positive ROI on a short-term rental? Okay, you guys ready for house number 2? We're going up in price. We're going to the other side of Las Vegas. $10537 Shoalhaven Drive. 1.525, 3 beds, 3 baths, 2,800 square feet. So we're going to see what an extra $500,000 gets you in Las Vegas. Square footage is about the same. Bedroom, bath, the same. Built in 1997, so quite a bit older than the 2020 build. Slightly bigger lot, 8,200 square feet. Let's see what the agent says. Welcome to your forever home. Most sought after aristocrat model in the prestigious Sun City Summerlin community. Completely remodeled. You can see right off the bat in those pictures. High-end finishes, ceramic tile flooring, detail throughout, quartz countertops. All right. I like that they really put the details in the countertops, or in the cabinets here. Kitchen has soft closing dovetail maple drawers and a 42-inch well-burned cabinets with bottom pullouts. It's a really nice description. Nice appliances. Wine fridge. Mrs. Steinman, if you're watching, wine fridge. Open layout, high ceilings, 5 skylights. Okay. Guest suite with private access to the backyard. So again, I think this description, they're talking about how close the bathrooms are to the 2 guest rooms. They're staging this up for a short-term rental if that's what you wanted to do. Mountains surround the property, no rear neighbors. And we are on the 16th tee of the Highland Falls Golf Course. All right, that was a very well-written description, not AI. I don't think ChatGPT wrote that one. Okay, beautiful. Okay, look at the detail in the ceilings. You could definitely feel the extra money, although, you know, it's an extra $500,000 to compared to the last house. Got double front doors. Same idea as a very open, great room. We got our dining room in our living area, I think. Let's look at the rest of the pictures. Is this the same room? No. Okay, so that's more of our entryway into our dining room and a little bit of a living area. Here's a great room. Okay, we do have a gas fireplace here. Ceiling fan. Love the windows and the built-in blinds there on the windows. Nice touch. You can see it looks out into the covered patio. Like the built-in cabinets here. Very nicely done. Okay, so there's a better picture of our entryway. All right, beautiful kitchen. Fancy cabinets they talked about in the description. Very nice island. You can see how thick that quartz is too. It's not that thin stuff you get at builder grade. It's a nice piece of quartz. Like the breakfast nook, lots of lighting, natural lighting. Skylight over the kitchen. Really like the kitchen. It's kind of interesting how the dining room is right off the entry. Don't hate it. You know, for the agent wrote such a great description, but their pictures are out of order. It drives me nuts when pictures are out of order. This should have been the first picture, right? But typical Vegas exterior, tile roof, 3-car garage. Interesting little gate in the front door there. Okay, so now we're in order. Now we're walking in the house. There's a good shot from the kitchen. Okay, so here's our primary bedroom. Really nice French doors into the primary bath. We do have our own corner gas fireplace in our bedroom. Built-ins. So you can see in the architecture and the design of this house, this is a late 90s custom build, but remodeled. And I think they did a great job. I mean, this house looks, if you told me this was built in 2020, I'd believe you. Enough room in that primary for a little office area. Very spacious primary bath. Dual vanities. I love these bullet windows up here to let the light in. Above the vanity. Standalone tub, freestanding tub. Okay, so here's bedroom number 2. This is the one that has the private access out to the backyard. Okay, is this bathroom attached? I think it's like a Jack and Jill style bathroom here. Yep. Like the blue cabinets. Oh, again, bullet windows. I love the bullet windows above the sinks. Let a little natural light in right above your mirror. Okay, here's our office area. Very nice. Powder room. Utility room. Okay, here's our backyard. Man, it's so different than where we live, isn't it? There's the golf course, hole 16. Okay, our drone shot. There, you can see how close we are to the strip. Lots of drone shots. Okay. This must be our community center, swimming pool. That's the one thing neither one of these houses had were swimming pools. Most all the listings I looked at when I was looking this morning had swimming pools, but this one has a community center with swimming pool, tennis courts. Okay. Let me get caught up on chat here since I'm down to one screen. I got to go back and forth. You know, Uva, I've never heard it put I've never heard it put that way, but 12-month rentals are investments where short-term rentals are an operating business. Oh, hi, Reagan. All right. Okay, let's take a look at some numbers. Okay, we're going to start off with 25% down, and we are in jumbo territory on both these options. So I have our purchase price at 1.525. With 25% down, our loan amount is going to be 1.143. I see a mistake. Let me just fix it really fast. Our down payment here. So we're doing 25% down and 400,000 down. So let me just update that. And I don't know that it's going to make that big of a difference. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I guess 25% down is almost 400,000. So let's do this. Let's take down the 400,000 and we'll just look at the 25%. Okay. Keep it simple. Interest rates on our jumbo are Sin City 6.66%. Again, that spread right now between jumbos and conforming is very thin, 6.44 compared to 6.66. So you should not be scared of a jumbo loan in any market you're in. Again, a jumbo loan is any loan amount over that 766,000. All right. Look at our payment breakdown here. Principal and interest, $7,350 a month. Property taxes, now this is interesting. So Zillow shows the property taxes at like $400 a month, which did not seem right to me on a $1.5 million house. So Smart Asset is my website I go to calculate property taxes. This website's so accurate that our underwriters will accept this for proof of property taxes, especially on new construction when it hasn't been assessed yet. So anytime you're looking at a listing on the internet and you see property taxes that seem too good to be true, there could be lots of reasons. There could be they have a senior citizen or a disability discount or some sort of discount. It could be that it hasn't been assessed correctly. So when it looks too good to be true, smartasset.com, you go to the property taxes, you type in your location and the assessed home value. I put in 1.5. We're at 85.50, which really isn't bad on a $1.5 million home. It's at $713 a month. Homeowners insurance around 100, maybe 150 a month. You know, that is a ballpark. I'm not super familiar with taxes here in Nevada. We add all that together, we get a payment of $81.63. Not a small payment, but we're in Vegas. People are gambling $81.63 a day at the blackjack table, so maybe not out of everybody's reach. Closing costs or down payment, 25% would be $381,000. Closing costs around $36.91. Or prepaid taxes and insurance around $7,000. We're $391 out of pocket. So $81.63 and $391 out of pocket. I have to go get a hand massage at the spa using this laptop, not having my mouse. All right, everybody, how did we do? Let's get caught up on chat here. I will pass on the thanks to Mrs. Steinman for sharing me with you guys today. Thank you for that happy anniversary. 22 years. I've officially been married half my life, loving every day of it. I'm a very lucky man. She is in that door getting ready right now. Very excited to go out and have some fun with her. Thank you guys for joining. What did you think? Did you like doing something different, getting out of Southwest Washington, looking at Vegas? I'm going to do some more like this. It's fun to look at real estate. You know, and one of the reasons I started this stream is I love watching those real estate shows on TV, House Hunters and all those, but they never go over the mortgage payments. So you see this beautiful $1.5 million home in Las Vegas, and you think to yourself, I wonder what it would take to buy that house. And so it's fun to not only look at these homes, but then see what people are paying out of pocket for them. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe. Appreciate everyone showing up today after last week's catastrophe. Thank you, Uva. I'll pass that along as well. You guys go out and enjoy your dog days of summer, last days of summer. Go spend time with your kids, and we'll see you back at home next Saturday. Bye, everybody.